A question we sometimes get is, how bad does the harassment be before you can file a lawsuit? That's a tough question. It's a tough question to sort of answer the question, how much is enough? How much harassment are you expected to go through before you can go to court and say enough is enough? What I was subjected to was unlawful. I think what's important for you to understand is whether or not you can actually meet the burden of a hostile work environment. Have you been subjected to enough inappropriate comments about your body, or about what sexual positions your supervisor might like, or how many inappropriate text messages or videos your supervisor might have shown you? That whether or not you've been subjected to enough for a hostile work environment, that you have to understand that you're protected to complain about one instance of inappropriate conduct. That if you've been subjected to a hostile work environment, isn't necessarily the question as to whether or not you should go to human resources. If you've been conducted, or if you've been subjected to conduct that you believe is inappropriate in the workplace based off gender, sex discrimination, a racist comment, comments about your disability, comments that were sexual in nature, that you always have the right to go to somebody in human resources and raise those issues. And specifically identify that you are being subjected to a hostile work environment based off of what we call a protected class. Sexual harassment, racial harassment, disability harassment. That whether or not you are ultimately able to show that it was what we call severe or pervasive enough, that you understand that you can't be retaliated against for making a complaint even about one comment. That the employer has to take your complaint seriously, and that they take steps to prevent harassment in the future. And what the employer surely can't do, and clearly can't do, is retaliate against you. And so if you make a complaint, or if you've made a complaint and you feel that you've been subjected to retaliation for making that complaint, understand that you have rights. If you have any questions as to how much is enough, or what claims is there as a result of a hostile work environment, or what has happened since you've made a claim, or what will happen if you make a claim, feel free to give us a call. More than happy to answer your questions and walk you through those issues. Thanks.